Yo, turn the speakers up. You are now locked into the most unfiltered podcast on the internet. We talking viral videos. We exposing cheaters red-handed. We diving deep into relationships, baby. Fathers versus baby mothers. And breaking down career moves and real life decisions. No scripts. No scripts. No holding back. Talk this.
EJ5 Uncut coming to you.
EJ5 Uncut. Hosted by EJ himself. Where the truth gets loud, the drama gets real, and the conversations stay uncut. Welcome to the show. yo, turn the speakers up. You are now locked into the most unfiltered podcast on the internet. We talking viral videos. We exposing cheaters red-handed. We diving deep into relationships, baby. Fathers versus baby mothers. And breaking down career moves and real life decisions. No scripts. No scripts. No holding back. Talk this. EJ5 Uncut. Hosted by EJ himself. Where the truth gets loud, the drama gets real, and the conversation stay uncut. Welcome to the show.
I see y'all in the comments talking about y'all can't see anything. We're gonna go ahead and try to get everybody up to date. Let me ask you a question for y'all that listening. Can you hear me? I said, can you hear me? I just want to see if y'all can hear me before we bring the video up. Let's see. Can y'all hear me? Somebody say something. Zipporah, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. Look like we got it now. All right. What's up, Zipporah?
Hi.
Somebody say something.
Hello.
What up, girl?
Nothing much. Just
Listen,
here,
we trying to get all these technical
trying-
difficulties out the way. All right. All right. Somebody said we can hear each other. Let me bring the video in. All right. All right. Can y'all see us? Can y'all hear us? And somebody said barely. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Zipporah?
Yeah, I can hear you
All
good.
right. Let's jump right into it. We are already 17 minutes. Um, 17 minutes gone. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. What's up, girl?
Hi, how are you?
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is EJ5 Uncut. So the thing is, anything is on the table. All right. So I got you over there, um, and I'm gonna be asking you some questions today. So before we
Okay.
even get started, hey, go ahead and tell the chat how me and you met.
Okay, so we met when I was working back at Chili's. That was, when was that? 2020, 2021. Somewhere around there. I was
Oh,
working at Chili's and you came in. I think I was like the only person back there in to go. And then you asked me, did I like working at my job? And I was like, it's okay. And you told me, like, if you want to make a change, then come down to Kia. And that's what I did. I went down to Kia and a change was made.
all right. So hey, listen, we gonna get into it because I know some people got some questions. Hey, before we get started, you got any questions for me?
I got questions, but we going to save them questions for later.
Okay, all right. So let's. Hey, we go ahead and talk about the uncut part on this. So, Zipporah,
Mhm.
I know you wasn't prepared for this, but go ahead and tell me what happened to you and Travion. Ooh,
Oh my God.
hey, just in case y'all realize Travion was her boo for a little while there,
A
Um,
very little while.
I'm sorry.
I
Sorry.
said a very little while.
A very little while. So go ahead and tell us, what happened to you and Travion.
Um, what didn't happen? That should be the question. What didn't happen? But no, on a serious note, just two people in two different places and different goals. So, you know, just in two different places. It's nobody was at fault for nothing, or well, I wasn't at fault for anything. I can't say too much about him, but I wasn't really at fault for anything. But yeah, long story short, things ended, and I'm 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 glad it ended. I think it was best for the both of us. So
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, listen. That's fine. That's fine. Now, at at the same place, there you did learn how to kind of move your career, your career up, and right now you're getting ready to go to school, correct?
Right.
So tell the chat what you were going to school for.
So I am going to school for diagnostic, basically like ultrasound sonography. So I will be going to school for 2 years for that. And yeah, I'm super excited going to school. And then I also just came out with a book called Purposeful on Purpose for young women, that want to know their purpose or want to find their purpose. And I also started a YouTube channel. So I gotta, I'm juggling a lot of things. So yeah, I'm just excited for what the new year has to bring. I'm just excited. I'm just doing a lot. I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot on my table, but it's all gonna be fine at the end of the day.
Okay. All right. So she got everything. We'll go at the end of this. We'll kind of go circle back and find out about um, her YouTube channel, her TikTok, because you're a content creator on TikTok.
Yes.
So yeah. So what we're gonna do? That we're gonna actually start a segment. This is gonna be our first segment of every show. The first segment is actually something that everybody know. It's called Truth or Dare.
Trevor True, take the dare, take the dare. Let tell the truth, take the dare. The truth might hurt, but here it stays uncut. Tell the truth, take the dare. The truth might hurt, but here it stays uncut.
All right, Truth or Dare. We're gonna go ahead and start it because listen, I don't think you want to dare me on anything, but
I
if you
don't.
bold enough to do it, maybe you can, maybe you want, maybe you will. So we'll see. So, and also the people in the chat, if y'all want to play Truth or Dare, feel free to ask the question, and I ask it to Zipporah. Don't don't be scared. She already know before she came on here. This is EJ5 Uncut. This is just the first 14 minutes. So we just not getting started. So go ahead. You truth or dare.
Truth. I'm gonna say truth because I'm not asking no dare. I'm not saying no dare because your name, AKA, is Missy Boots. That is your name. That
Messy
is.
boots. I ain't never heard of that. All
So
right.
I'm
So
gonna say truth.
you can call me what you want, but this is what we gonna do. So you said it's messy boots, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be a little messy today. Have you ever, truth, all right, have you ever cheated on the last three people that you dated?
Um. Okay. Now when we say cheated, what's like?
Okay, let me define cheating. I'm gonna I'm gonna set it up on Chat GPT because you maybe you don't understand. And that tells me a lot already about your ways with cheating. So she don't even know what cheating is. That's now see.
I don't.
Okay, you don't know what cheating is. All
I
right,
do not.
cheating in Eric book. Okay,
Hmm.
um, cheating is when you're interested in somebody else and you go out and pursue that person without your main person knowing. So I'm gonna ask this question again. Within the last three people, and just be careful when you answer this question, just in case you're in a relationship now. I already know that answer. So, have you cheated or been interested or allowed somebody in your circle that wasn't supposed to be there at that time? We, the chat, want to know.
First and foremost, I would like to clarify with the people what you seeing right now and what I say today is completely AI. So don't don't all of it is AI. But back to your question, yeah, but it wasn't physical. It was more so like emotional. I can say that.
You said it was emotional. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there because that's the first truth of there. So,
Okay.
do you want to go or do you want me to proceed? I got three of them.
I'll let you proceed.
Okay, all right. So the next, are you truth or dare?
Do I have a limit on how many times I can say truth or dare?
No, no,
No.
no, no, no. You can
Okay.
say truth all day long. That we're gonna find out the truth, or you can just say dare, and we'll find out who you're gonna call. And I'm gonna give you a hint on that. You're gonna have to call your last ex on live.
Okay. 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 Truth. I'm gonna say truth.
All right. Have you? Is it truth? Is it true at all? Is it true? And I hope my mom is not listening because these questions are gonna get a little wild. I don't give a care. There is uncut. So, is
Okay.
it true? I'm trying to get myself in camera. I can't get my camera right. Um, is it true that is it true that you have got kicked out of a movie theater for having intercourse in the movie theater?
No.
Oh, that's not true.
No.
Okay. All right.
Where did you get that from?
Hey, don't worry about where I get the information from. You said, I mean, they gave me the same answer you gave, so I'm just making sure. Um, when
Okay.
you come on the show, I do my research. Okay,
Okay. Okay. So who is they?
huh?
Who is they?
Who is Bay?
Yeah. You said they said the same thing.
Yeah, they said the same thing. I can't tell my sources because they won't tell me nothing else.
Okay.
All right, last truth of there. You probably gonna go with truth, right? All right.
Yeah.
Have you ever stole a woman from another woman?
You are so messy. Yes, that's true. But
What? I
but
didn't even know this. Like for real?
y'all don't judge me. I have had a very colorful and interesting past, okay?
Tell us about it. You don't
This
have to. I was just saying you can
this
if you
was
want to.
so long ago. I was like, what, 17?
Mm.
16, 17, one of those. But yeah, I dibbled and dabbled and I hopped the fence. Yes, I did. But
When you say hop the fence, what you mean by hopping the fence?
one side girl, one side boy. So
And when you hop the fence, what side you was on when you hopped the fence?
I was on the girl side.
So, oh, you were always on the girl side, and you hopped the fence to the boy, or it's opposite?
It's the opposite. It's
Oh,
the
okay,
opposite.
all right. So you hopped the fence from the man side and went over to the woman side.
Right, correct.
All right. So the people on the chat in the chat that never hopped the fence want to know how was that experience.
I mean, it wasn't really an experience because like
Oh, so you
I
immediately hopped it back over.
I wasn't really like deep into it. Like I wasn't like I still had one foot on the other side of the fence. So it was like I couldn't really
So you had a
yeah.
man and a woman. Oh my god. This.
No, I'm saying I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
committed
Oh,
to being with like just girls. Like I couldn't do it.
oh, okay. 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 I got you. Okay. So I have I have to make sure. I didn't know what you was talking about there. So what?
Get it clear.
Okay. All right. So we all did our truth and dare segment there. So if you come on the episode, and I know who gonna be on episode 2, and I know for a fact they truth and dare gonna be way worse than yours. I don't know you like that, but if you hear me now, you might want to go ahead and cancel for episode 2 because I'm gonna be ready, 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 ready. So, what we gonna do now? There is we gonna kind of move the segment along, and um, this is part where you can ask me any question. Cause just cause I'm the host, don't mean hey, you know, I'm you know can't be asked any questions, but be careful what you ask because I know more about you than you know. I know. All right.
I guess.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead. Go ahead. Any
Okay.
question?
Any question?
Be careful.
Okay. Question I want to ask you is what happened between you and Faith Thomas? That's what the people want to know.
See, I knew you were gonna go there. See, I knew you were gonna go there, and so I tell it. I tell it. There. So, for the people that don't know, I got my first felony with being with Faith. Um, so let me tell you all about it. It'll be
People.
short. Uh, so I felt like every relationship go through some things.
Right.
Um, I met Faith. There we kind of kicked it off. Um, I didn't really supposed to meet Faith the way we met, but the when we got together, there it was supposed to be like entertainment. I entertain you, you entertain me. It was supposed to be, a little fun for a little while, not a long time. Blah blah blah. I was coming out of a relationship myself, um, so um, that one kind of hurt because I was like, I thought that me and Tiffany would make it. But there we kind of different in many ways. So, me and Faith got together and um, everything was going good. We had a baby together. For the people that don't know, at first I wasn't there because I didn't know if it was my baby because she was coming out of a relationship and we were kind of intertwining together right after that relationship. So it was one of those things like, oh man, I don't know if the baby minds. However, I was there the whole time. So I don't want people to get it wrong. I knew it could, I knew it could be mine, but she did. So she did this 3D thing. So she showed me my picture. my baby picture, and then she showed um the dude that she was talking to beforehand picture, and then she showed me the 3D picture. Now on
Mhm.
this 3D picture, Z, you was there. It had like a little, little, little slit in the lip. And guess what? That dude had a little slit in the lip and stuff. So I was
Mhm.
like, dang, man. Now I really didn't say dang. I said, damn, damn, boy. That I thought I've been here for a long time and find out this ain't my baby. Well, Mother Day, many years ago, she called me. She said, I'm having a baby. We still cool and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. And so what happened was I wasn't there, but old buddy was there. Okay. Now this is what she told me because I wasn't there. Now what happened was she said the dude was there, but he really wasn't trying to take care of the baby. Like when she
Oh,
turned her head, he had one of the Q-tips, right? All up in the baby mouth and stuff. Baby just 2 days old, all up in there trying to get some DNA on there. Him sent it off and sent it to the wrong company. So he had to do it again. So what happened was we once all that happened, a couple weeks went by
mhm.
and I was coming from work on 75, just driving, just moving along, going through traffic. Call me, EJ. Yeah. Um, I got something to tell you. I said, what? Tell me. She said, I'm gonna send you an email. I said, okay. I ain't never had an email from her, so I was like, okay, send me the email then. So she sent me the email. Man, that thing said 99.9. I mean, it said zero. So when she sent it to me, I was like, I don't remember taking the test on there. Find out, hell, it wasn't mine. It was his. So he don't did all that swabbing to find out. So I was like, man, what you gonna do? I wasn't thinking like, okay, the whole time, you was the other person, right?
Right.
Man. So I was like, the baby mine. So I went over there, start, I changed the first diaper. The first diaper I got peed on. And I was like, "Yep, that's my baby." I just peed on me. Like, yeah, that's my baby. But everything was cool. Everything was all right. There, so we continued our relationship. It was an up and down relationship. When you try to have two sides of the family come together. That was the kind of the biggest issue. And people want to know like, is that your baby? That's your baby. So I did my own test. Hey, I
Mhm.
did just like old brother did. They'll
Right.
swab. There the baby was living with me by then. Let's swab it. There swab. Send it to the DNA. Old Dana came back and said, "Bruh, you the daddy. You the papa." So I started taking care of the baby.
As you should.
So EJ is from Georgia. Miss FT is from New York.
Not Miss
Now,
Elkie.
it's a big difference from somewhere Georgia
In New York.
and New York. Let me tell you now, these people from New York, they be like, yo, 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 yo. And when they get mad, it's times 20. I know a person right now. I play the game sometimes there, and her name is Tutu. And she from New York. Now, she told me that you, you, no New York people, they can go 1 to 100 real quick. See, in Georgia, it take us a little while to get to 100. We got to go
We got
through some hours and we got to go through the labor and pains on there to get to
mhm.
100. Man, so when we have an argument, oh, man, their arguments are rough, boy. And she talked so fast, it take me 2 days to find out what the hell she said. Like, I'm here like, oh, she said that 2 days ago. So we can't never get through we can't never figure out our argument. It take two
Oh
weeks to
my
get through an
god.
argument. Cause my slow ass sitting up there like, what she said, and she said it so fast, and that's the reason why I had to start recording her because she recorded me, I recorded her. I was like, I have to go and have prayer meetings with this conversation. You know, you have to, you know how you take your Bible and the preacher have to preach. I had to take her conversation, go to the other room and be like, dang, she said this, what she mean? And New York people use different languages, and
Right.
I don't even know English that well. So for me, for me to figure out what the hell she talking about in New York, I don't know. But we did good. Trying to go back and forth and back and forth. Now for the last, I would say 6 months, we just wasn't clicking. We wasn't clicking at all. Every time I turn around there, oh, you like this person, you like this person. I work in the public, and
Mm-hmm.
anything that I do, I do to bring money home for our family. You know what I'm saying? So if she here there, if I have to go out and that customer saying, "Hey, I'll buy this car for 60,000," knowing doggone well this, if she buy this vehicle, this put X amount of money in Eric's pocket, and she up there flirt with me. Listen, I will always talk as long as you don't take them home. Flirt for that extra 20,000. I've been up there like, "Hello, mama, what's up, Montecita?" I'll be talking all kind of stuff, French, Spanish, and
Almost.
everything. Hola, come estás? Ooh, beyond, yeah, all that stuff. So I was just, I just be talking, and so I was like, man, that. So of
Ain't nothing
course,
wrong with
huh?
that. I said it ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't think she understood the selling cars. You do what you have to do. Now, ain't none one of them girls that are that I flirted with
Hmm.
came home with came home with me, and my weekend was spent with her. So, it just got a little rocky to the point that we was like, she was like, if I find something, you'll help me move out. It was actually getting to that point. So one day, I don't work 13 hours. Man, I'm coming in. I came through the door. She just looked at me. You know, um, it almost like how Bernie Mac used to describe it, like, "Oh, him just looked over there at me. Him." She just looked over there at me, Zipporah, just looking at me, and just kept on walking.
And ain't say
Now,
nothing.
for a couple of days and stuff like, I've been sitting up there. Um, I've been on the couch, cause when you fussing, you don't want, man. I sleep on the couch. That was me. I sleep on the couch,
Hmm.
man. I get up in the morning time, my back hurt, my leg hurt, done fell off the damn couch. I was like, so this night when I came in, I said, listen here, we may not be talking, but I'm coming to bed tonight. You can stay
Okay.
on one side, I'll stay on the other. So that was, I should have stayed on that couch. Cause let me tell you how the felony came along.
Mm.
Well, I went on back there and I got in the bed. Well, she gonna turn her back to me. I was like, turn her back to me. Um, and for some whoever said flirt for a few dollars is crazy. It wasn't a few. There, she spent all of it. So the part about like it wasn't a few. So I was like, okay, let me go back there, and I tried to talk to her. And everything I explained to her afterwards, she would understand. She was like, okay, because this is the thing. She was in the car business, and guess what she did there to get a sale? Ha, hey, my name is Faith. I'll be your salesperson today. La 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 la. Yeah. And guess what? She came home with money. And guess what? We never talked about some, who she flirted with. We always talking about how much you got off that. I got $1,000. $1,000. Hey, unless you're in the car business, there you'll know. And you've been in the car business before, you know.
Yeah.
That it's some thirsty people that come in there, and
Hmm.
you feel it. You like, okay, if I can just flirt. I never give phone numbers out, so my phone number never go. That's the reason. That's the good thing about car business. The number that we have on there goes back to the dealership. So I can give you a number. You just gonna call the dealership. You ain't gonna call me. So that I get just like the same when you go to the club. Them same people give you a Google number and you never get in touch with them. or they give you their boyfriend number. Hey, but you got free drinks, then you come on, ladies. Hello, okay. Anyway, so I came in. I went into bed. She over there just texting away. I'm up there just talking away. I noticed she texting, so I looked over. I recognized a name. It wasn't no dude name. I will say that. It was a female name. So I'm up there like, and I saw my name all over it. So what I did, I said, shoot, I paid the bill. I've been paying for the phone bill for 2 years. I took that phone and ran. I was trying to read it. Man, let me tell you, I, I locked the phone so I couldn't really read it. I was trying to get back into it. So
Mhm.
there, so I stepped outside to read it. I'm stepping outside to read it and everything. I'm sitting in the car on there. So of course the police came. Yeah, she don't call them. Man, so one of the police officers said, we probably just gonna separate y'all for the night. And like I said, I'm on minimum hours of sleep. I did a 12 and then I did a 13. Come home trying to kind of make sure I give my time to her and the baby. So, I'm going to bed 12, 1 o'clock. Then I'm waking up at 5 or 6 o'clock. And so that's what happened. Man, so one of the officers, and I wish I know, I got his name wrote down somewhere. And I don't care about calling his name because he can't do nothing. Man, he came over there, put your hands behind your back. And then I said, for what? For
Right.
theft, for theft by taking. I said, a phone that I paid for the last 2 years. Shit, he was like, yeah, because it's not in your name and you stepped outside your door. So I'm going to give some advice today. If you have your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend phone and you step your foot outside that door by this man, this jackass that came to the door said, that's theft by taking. Now, the other thing is so I went on down there to the jailhouse. Boy, they put me in the back. They had to put two handcuffs on me. Then the man said, "Don't move now. Don't move. Don't move. I'm not even trying to move, sir. I'm
Where
good."
you gonna
Like, hey, then they gonna come and tell my son, can you open the door so she can get the car seat out? I start to say no. They'll tell her to get in the car the best way she can, but you know, like I said, that was our baby there. So, I went on to jail there. I bailed on out the next morning. Now I was scared, boy, cause your boy ain't never spent no night in jail except for I did have a case one time they had the wrong Eric Jackson, but this time I ain't never had a woman just call the police and stuff like that. Like we really can't work this out, really. So after that, I had to spend probably like 12 days in a hotel because the cop put a no contact on me and her. So uh, I had to spend all my money basically in hotels, going from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel.
for
And
12 days?
finally, huh?
For 12 days?
12 whole days. Okay, so I went in on January the 9th. I got out on the 10th. Do you know that I couldn't even leave the county for my birthday? My birthday was the following week on the 16th. And here I am getting phone calls from family and friends, but sitting there in the parking lot waiting on the hotel to let me in the room. Boy, I'm telling you, that's why I say 2026 is something else. But yeah, that what happened. So I was like, okay, all right. So she called defects and had defects call me to say, hey, the keys are in the mailbox. Boy, I kind of flew over here. I boy, I had to buy all my clothes. Only thing I had that you got to think about all my clothes in here. Only thing I had was what I had on that night and the clothes that I had to buy clothes. That then I had to go to hotels and wash them and buy. I wasn't finna keep buying clothes, but yeah, she was here and then she moved. I haven't seen or talked to her or the baby. There, cause my case is just about everything is just about completed on my side. I did talk to them. They was like, "Man, we got murderers and we got a theft by taking because you stepped outside for the phone that you've been
Right.
paying your bills on. So
That's
if you're gonna pay the bill, make sure you keep up with them. I keep up with all of them. There. So, but that's what happened, and I haven't talked to her or the baby there. by my understanding, she's not in Georgia. If she is in Georgia, then I haven't seen it. But the one thing I would say is, having four other kids, I would say this: you should never try. Uh, a mother should never try to take away the relationship from the daughter and the daughter and their dad, or the son and their dad, there at all. If they are able, now maybe you didn't work, maybe y'all didn't work out, maybe y'all went back and forth, maybe y'all argued, maybe y'all said some things that that wasn't right. However, but I did, when you had a baby with that you did everything for, there, you have to kind of look back and say, well, you know, uh, you may not want to talk to EJ, but that baby
Right.
deserves a relationship with
Right.
their dad. So that was how I got my felony and misdemeanor. Oh, they said because I had the phone, they said I had the phone and she could call the police and stuff, and she had to call it off the iPad. They gave me a misdemeanor for hindering somebody from calling emergency service. Well, I didn't know she wanted to call. I didn't think it was that serious. So that was my story. That's how that happened. There, like I said, one of these days I'll be able to reach out to my daughter and kind of have a relationship one day. But that that's what happened. So, bam.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot.
And it's
Nah.
crazy. And it's
Yeah.
crazy. But
So
somebody named Natasha Holmes, she wrote in the comments, she was like, maybe she was insecure in other situations where she couldn't trust nobody. And I feel like that's kind of true to an extent, because like when we was like cool, like, and was talking almost every other day, I know like she would talk to me about like, like past stuff. And yeah, I feel like she did bring like past issues and past like relationship stuff like into y'all's relationship. And I know when y'all was together and like we all was like, like a little trio, I would tell her like, this is a new person, this is a new man, he is a good man at the end of the day, and you see how he is with like his other kids. Like, you can't bring past stuff into new relationships, because that's how you tear them down. And it's like you have to build your relationship on a strong foundation, not only like, physical wise, but mental wise. And I don't think she was there mentally with herself, so she couldn't be mentally there with you, especially with a kid. You get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
I feel like, yeah, that is true to an extent.
Yeah, I can understand that. Um, and like I said, I feel like she has some things that happened before me that
Mhm.
her forgiveness of anything is very minimal. Argument there could be the same as, I don't know, but I do agree. Once I sat down and listened to, and she kind of was open to me at the end of the relationship about the things in the past. But those are the things that, once we had a baby together, those are the things I should have known to know how to deal with those things. So that was that was crazy. But like I said, life goes on. Am I kind of upset about it? Yeah, I'm upset about it. Because those, that's my baby girl. Same way I love my son, same way I love my three girls from my from my the first person I was with. I those are my heart, and I'm trying to build myself back up so I can be a better man to be there for them. So
Yeah.
that's that's it. What are the questions you have? That one, I I wanted to get that one out because I
I
knew some
see.
people. I knew some people were gonna be like, "What happened? What happened?" Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Other questions that I have for you. Hmm. I would say my next question would be, out of all your partners who was the best, like, like spicy wise, like physical wise, like, you know, top three though. But I need that one that was like
Ooh, okay. So I got to tell you all three of them.
three, three.
All
You
right.
can name more, but I need them top three.
Like relationship or the spiciness. They're like
Yeah, like spicy, like
in
rock
the
me.
bed. Ooh, oh Lord, 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 Lord. Um.
Hmm.
All right. So the first one, I'm not. I'm a respect because she's married. There she's married. So I'm gonna call her by her nickname and not her true name.
Hmm.
There I'm gonna respect that she's married. But the first one was Kiki. Her name, of course, is something else, but her name Kiki, and I think some people in the chat may know may know. Um,
Y'all know who Kiki is?
oh, y'all don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't call her name. Don't call her name. But Kiki was the first one. Now Kiki, we did some crazy stuff. I can tell you what we did, but let me tell you why she's the number one stunner there. Now this was a while back, but she she Kiki, man, we did some crazy stuff. Like, when you young and you do some crazy stuff, man, we
Hmm.
would get spicy while driving down the road. Yeah, yeah, I never forget
You
that.
know, you should, as
You
you
know how
should.
they said you have to be careful. You don't want to die on one there or die
Hmm.
under somebody. You don't want to die under somebody or die on top of somebody. Man, I, that could have happened, but I probably would have been the happiest thing going to heaven. Thank God. Yes. but um, but yeah, yeah. I it was it was it was Kiki. Now you said two and three. Ooh,
Two and three.
Ooh,
Do,
two,
do, 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 do.
two. Oh Lord. All right, two goes back to my Atlanta days,
Okay.
and um, this goes back to my Atlanta days. She's no longer living because she had an accident, serious rape on there. But her name was Amber.
Hmm.
Now, I ain't gonna even lie. My cousin Tot, oh my god, she came down and they were the girl. You got to do this and tell Eric this and stuff because we were just cool. We were just cool and everything.
Hmm.
Boy, she came down and visit the family and stuff. They told her a couple things and stuff. Boy, she got to talking all crazy on the way to Atlanta. Just as soon as we got to Decatur, Georgia, they say Decatur where it's greater, and it was so greater. And that why I think that's why I stayed in Atlanta an extra couple years there,
Oh.
just just because of her. Now it wasn't like the first person, but
Hmm.
yeah,
But it
yeah.
was up there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was something. She was crazy. She was done different. That so
Okay.
yes, yes. Now,
Now number
um,
three.
number three.
Hmm.
Oh Lord, I got a tie at number three.
A tie?
A tie, and the
I think.
reason why I got a tie is because I didn't do much more with this person than
Hmm.
we had a baby and we had a couple good times
Hmm.
there, and then the but my my last two kids' mother, I would have to put them at a tie, and I'm not gonna go like an edge because I didn't spend much time with my son's mom as much as I did with the last mom.
Okay.
But um, um, that was crazy. Now, one thing I will say, like with the EJ5 Uncut, now if you crazy enough to go to the airport parking lot and you have to just get it in at the airport parking lot, be careful for the security there. They're walking around looking for that. You might want to be in a vehicle that you can duck down. Be low, get low, get low. Um, but yeah, those are two. So I gave you four, so that's a bonus on there.
Right.
And if I had to round off top five, I ain't gonna do it today. So I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna do it today because
Yeah.
that'll be a controversial topic for real.
All right.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. All right,
Mhm.
for you, I'm gonna let you ask another question, but I got a guess for you.
You got a guess for me?
Yes, I got a guess for you that's getting ready to make their way on the show, and
Mhm.
this person, there, I don't know. I got family that's probably watching right now, but I
Mhm.
will tell you that this person said, "Hey, she need a date. Let me come on there and see." So I just sent him a link to join the show. Um,
Okay.
and what I'm gonna do is for the people in the chat, I'm gonna play a video of him while he try to get connected. Um, so if y'all can give me just a moment,
Oh God.
we go we gonna play that video, and by that time he should be hooking up. I'm gonna wait till I see him pull up there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just tell him to be quiet until I tell him to talk. So I got something for you. You never know
Okay.
when I'm setting up.
I don't. Never.
All right. So So some people in the chat may know him. Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know this person, or I do know
You gonna get to know him. No, you don't.
him.
So, uh, how long? Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, bro. All right. So before I bring him on, hold on. I want the chat to look at the video for him. Are you looking at Are you looking at the strings support?
I'm looking.
All right. This is him. Matter of fact, look at your face now. Look at your face. There. So yeah. Y'all may know him. That's my brother. There he finna come to the camera. There I'm gonna put you on screen with him, Zipporah. And hey, bro,
What's up, brother?
what's going on?
What's up, man?
All right, hold on. Let me get you on camera. Turn your camera around. Yeah, yeah,
What's up?
yeah,
What's up,
yeah.
man?
We got Ray Jr. in the house. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, bro?
Man, I can't call it, brother. How you doing, brother?
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, listen, we've been talking all kind of noise on here. Hey, I don't know if you can see the live right now, but I want you to go back and look at it if you can't. On there, I know you got them flip phones on there all the way in Vegas, but it's all right though, bro. I like you. I like you. On there. So, chat. This is my brother, my God brother, Ray Jr. Hey, Ray,
Yes, sir, brother.
how you been doing, man? Zipporah, you
Man,
can.
listen,
Yeah, I can hear you.
listen,
Okay.
bro. Life been good, bro. I can't complain.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So we gonna do some matchmaking questions and stuff like that. Just see if y'all a match or not, And if y'all ain't a match, we'll let you go back to work and we'll let her go back to doing what she doing.
Right.
And
That's a
she
big
been asking
info.
some difficult questions here, so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and start the show by saying, listen, all right.
I'm
I
all
can't
ears.
believe
I'm
my
all
brother
ears.
made it, boy. I'm so proud of you. I was so proud of you, bro.
Hey, man, I
Anyway,
appreciate you, bro.
all right. So this is the first question. This is Junior. Ray Junior. This is gonna be all the questions gonna be for you. There and the supporter at the end gonna figure out would she date you, would she give you a chance, or she can't do it. Okay.
Oh my.
All right. All right. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna let some of the people in the chat ask the question. I need y'all to ask the question, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask Ray Jr. the question, and then we're gonna see what Zipporah reaction is. So y'all get the typing and let's find the question. But I'm gonna go ahead and ask the first question. Hey, hey Ray.
Yes, sir.
All right. The first question is, how do you plan to treat Zipporah, if y'all was to go, tell me about y'all first date. What would you do to take her on a first date?
Um, my first date would probably be something like we'll go catch a movie, go out to eat, might go bowling or something like that. Just do a little razzle dazzle, some minor, just to get to know each other.
All
See
right,
if
all
she
right,
competitive.
all right, all right, all right. I like it. I like it. Now, Zipporah,
Mhm.
tell him there, what kind of food you like because this is the thing. If you like, just say that you like catfish and he allergic to catfish, y'all got some problems already. So,
Right.
what kind of food do you like?
I mainly like Chinese food or Mexican food, but I'm leaning more to Chinese food.
Ten
Cause
four.
All right. So Ray, you like Chinese food?
Yeah, man, I'm part Korean, ching wang chao chao, ching ching.
You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. All right now. So with that being said, so he know how to speak Chinese on there. So and you know how you ready you ready to eat for some Chinese. Okay, I got you. So the next question. The next question is um I don't see none in the chat. So the next question I would ask is tell me about a time. Tell me about a time. No, I'm gonna say that to last. So tell me what would you do if y'all go on the first date and just say that you notice that she's not interacting with you very well, and so you'll get home, you get her home, drop her off there, and you notice that things didn't go kind of the way you wanted to. Are you immediately calling her after the date? You giving it a couple days, or you waiting on her to reach out to you?
I'll probably give it a couple days if she don't reach out to me.
Got you. All right, all right. And then the last question I have is, hold on one second. All right, so the next question All right. So what would you do? What would you do if y'all go out, y'all kick it, and she said, "Hey, I'm not ready to go home, but you got work in the morning. You got to be up at 5 a.m. and it's already 12 o'clock. Would you continue the night, or you'd be like, "Hey, baby girl, I got to go to work in the morning, so you know we're gonna have to continue this
I
another time."
mean, me, I probably get them like an extra hour, then have to go on. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got to make your money. You got to make your money now.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, all right. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so I got you. I got you. So you would give it another hour, try to make the best of it. Okay. So Zipporah, any
Yes.
questions you may have? This is gonna be good.
Questions. Questions. Well, the first question is, how old are you? Do you have any kids?
Uh
Yeah,
oh.
those are the first two questions.
You heard him, Ray. I think we lost him. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get him back.
Okay. Somebody asked the question though. I think that's a good question.
I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, now I missed the question.
I said, first of all, how old are you? And second, do you have any kids?
Okay, I just turned 36 a couple weeks ago, and I do have kids. I have three.
Three.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now, one person, I like this question. She said, how does one another handle stressful situations?
Repeat the question again, ma'am. Breaking up again.
How does one another handle stressful situations?
So how do you handle stressful situations, bro?
Me personally, I believe in God, so I really pray about any situation I'm going through now. Since I since I have got, let me see, emotional intelligent, and the stuff that I have been through, I know my health is way more important than me to just stress on certain stuff. So some stuff you just have to let go. And if I can't let it go, I just do some push-ups and call it a day.
Okay.
You do some what now? Some push-ups.
Yeah, I do some push-ups, bro. Just beat the flow. I beat the flow up.
I got you. I got you. I got you. So
Cool.
so he do some push-ups, and um, that's what's up. I like that. Do some push-ups. And get the stress level down. You got another question, Z? Thank you, Dio. The
Yeah,
most.
I like that question. Hmm, a good question. A deal breaker question.
Ooh.
Deal breaker question.
Oh.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay. So being that is because you said you 36, correct?
Uh-huh.
36. I'm 23. And that's already like a big enough age gap. And I feel like, being older, you might be at different a different mental space than me. So I feel like how would you handle like a person with like that's younger than you, like their mental capacity, like in like stressful, emotional, and like physical situations?
I mean, personally, I feel like if it's too like too far gone, I probably wouldn't be able to do it
Hmm.
because I feel like I'm trying to raise somebody up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And as long I can kind of sense somebody they mature or not. And if they
Hmm.
mature enough to handle me, then we can try it out. Cause I feel like age ain't nothing but a number. but I can't go too low because that'll look
Right.
weird. You know,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
All right, all right, all right. Hey, listen. All right, so I'm gonna put the camera on Zipporah for a second. So Z,
Yes.
when you look, with all the things that he said, we ain't asking you to marry him tomorrow. But
Hmm.
if he was there in your city, would you consider a date?
If he was in my city and if I was actively looking, I would probably have to say no, being that I'm 23 and I have made it to 23 with, no kids. And, you know, I'm the type of person like with me, I know I don't want kids. And me being with another person or dating another person, I would have to date their kids as well and, bring that into my life. And yeah, I would just have to say no on that one and just pass on that one.
All right, bro. So hold on, are you still there? Cause your camera is not showing.
Oh
You still there?
wait,
Yeah, I'm
um,
still here, brother.
Hold on. All right, come back to the camera one more time. Okay, yeah, there you go. All right, so
Mhm.
you said you said what so you heard what she said that
Yeah, I
she
heard.
said because of the kids, nothing wrong with that. She just said
Yeah, that respect, respect.
respect. She said because of the kids and stuff, she'll feel like she had have to date them little ones on there and you and stuff. So she she said she don't know about that. She want to have her own kids. She want to have about 10 to 15. So
oh
that's
Oh
wow.
what
Lord, Jesus.
that's what I heard. But maybe that's what that. Hey, bro, just so that I can y'all see this man right here in the stream. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay a little respect to my brother there, and I want y'all to listen to his song. That it's called "Them Samson Boys," there, and I'm gonna go ahead and get you out of here, bro. I
I
appreciate
got you, my guy.
appreciate you coming on.
You welcome, man. Anytime, brother.
Yep. So, hey, give it up to Ray Jr. Let go.
Hey.
Listen to his song, chat. You can hear that, Z.
I can't hear anything right now.
Okay, hold on. All right, so it looked like I don't have the sound. If y'all could, there, go listen to the Samson Boys. There, if y'all see the man on the right, that is the man that was on the live today. That is my brother. I appreciate your brother for coming on today. There, so come back and matter of fact, I'm gonna get you on for a whole episode. That one day, okay?
I got you, bro.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get you on out of here. Cause me and Zipporah got to go through this last little bit, and then we out of here. I appreciate you,
That's a
though.
big 10-4.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Porter.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, y'all.
All right. All right. All right, Z.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right. So I'm still working these cameras, girl. Let me.
Okay,
All right.
but somebody did type in the comments. I forgot to say how I handle stressful situations. So I'm gonna answer that. So how I okay, how I handle stressful situations. I have a prayer closet, and if anytime I'm going through something stressful or something I feel like I can't handle by myself, I go in my closet, I write it down, I talk to God about it, and then after I finish writing it, I put it on my wall so I can just leave everything in the closet, come back out a new person, and just put it in the hands of God. And that is how I handle stressful situations because I hate stress. Stress gives you wrinkles, and I'm too young to have wrinkles right now. So I'm gonna just leave that up to God. And then somebody said 23 and 36 is a big age gap. Hello?
Hello. Um,
It
Hey,
is.
it is. It is. So, it's a lot of things that Some people say age ain't nothing but a number, but you have to be careful. There, some people can stand it, some people cannot, and that's
Mhm.
that's on them. But you have to, like I said, in order for two people to be together, they just have to be on one accord. The people that's older, the people that's younger, it don't matter. They just have to be connected, if you get what I'm saying. So that's the biggest thing that I see. But
Right.
so Z, before I get you on out of here, Zipporah, tell everybody about your YouTube page. To cause we didn't even get to the controversial topic about that dolphin. I'm gonna have to
Yes,
bring you back on.
the dolphin. Oh my God.
Yeah, we we had so much technical difficult there, so I was trying to keep the thing around 45 minutes. We over an hour already. But the one thing about it is I want to see if you could we'll come back and talk about the dolphin there. And before we go, tell everybody what we was going to talk about today.
Okay, so boom, we was about to talk about Gerald the dolphin. Now, if y'all haven't been on TikTok or like YouTube, there was a Florida man, of course, emphasis on Florida man, that said he was kidnapped by a dolphin for 3 days, and the dolphin named Gerald. They took him up underwater and was gonna make him build underwater cities in like condos, apartments, maybe even a coffee shop, who knows. But when he came back from up under the water, the people that found him on shore, and he gave them the whole rundown of what happened. They took him to do testing, and they said that they did find like seawater and like marine minerals like in his lungs, but it was like no signs that he was like delirium or like dehydrated or anything. So yeah, that's what we was gonna talk about, but we'll leave that up to another day.
Yeah, see, what most of you guys don't know is Zipporah was actually supposed to actually run this thing with me, but of course, with schooling and everything, she had to kind of drop off. It was supposed to be the EJ and Z show.
Yeah.
However, there she has told me that she gonna make sure that she come on for more than one or two special guest appearances, and then what we were supposed to do as a show together. That we would start. We'll get a little spicy. That today just was one of those things. We test the cameras out. We test that we got a couple of people on. We got Ray Jr. on, and then we're gonna work out this sound system to make sure that we have all the things so that y'all can see those things. Like for instance, the PowerPoint or naming people names. We make sure we put it on the screen. That so we got some things to work out, and then everything was working fine the earlier when we test everything, and then
Period.
we get on here and everything goes south. So I'm gonna have to talk to these people like, hey, y'all practice mode is way better than the live show. So Zeke, tell them about YouTube, your Facebook, or TikTok, whatever you want them to know, and tell them about your gaming and everything. Talk to them.
Yes, so I created a YouTube channel 3 weeks ago. It's called Pink Draco Antics, where I just play games. Lately, I've been playing Call of Duty Mobile because that's what 90% of my subscribers are. So yes, if y'all like watching gaming videos, definitely head over to Pink Draco Antics and subscribe. And I also I don't have Facebook and I don't really have Instagram. I try to stay off them apps because I'm trying to keep it at a minimum. But I do have TikTok. It is XO Asia with 3 A's at the end. If you all want to follow me and see content over there. And then I wrote a book. I mentioned this earlier. I wrote a book called Purposeful on Purpose. It is for women that want to find their purpose in life and want to learn how to, live life with intention. So yeah, definitely, tap in with me.
That's correct. So y'all stay tuned next. Y'all go check Z out, and then she'll be back on episodes. Matter of fact, that the next time she come on here, instead of being a guest, she gonna be a special host, and we're gonna have a couple people on here. She gonna be doing some lead work to actually get some people on here as well. I'm gonna confirm for episode 2 there in about 2 weeks on a Sunday. It may be next week. But I'll try to work around people's schedule. What we'll do is we'll get those people on and and go from there. And I got some topics like truth or dare. We gonna always do that, but we got some topics like did they cheat? There with some videos coming there now. If you know somebody who cheated and you want to expose them, this is definitely the platform to do it. 'Cause I like what you call me, Z.
Messy boots.
Messy boot. On the, I take it. On the, I don't mind finding out. Hey, if you got video evidence, send it over. Cause hey, your boy on the don't mind. I can't get sued for it. The video was sent to me, so send it over. Send it over to me, and we'll definitely play the video. Now, understand that person that may come after you. Uh, they just don't know where I'm at. I move around, so so it is what it is. But
I'm gonna just
uh,
say allegedly. Allegedly, that's gonna be my favorite word. Allegedly.
allegedly, okay, yeah, oh yeah, we we got some people that know somebody that know somebody. Man, we got people. Hey, you'll be surprised at how many people want to expose their cousin, boyfriend, and half the time they talking to the boyfriend. They know because they the one them talking to them. But hey, we gonna have everything set up. Their episode 2 will be coming to you live here on YouTube. I'd like to thank everybody there for coming on out and stuff like that and having a good time with us. I'm sorry that we started off late, but again, there I think this was a good first episode. And so
Yeah.
this episode was with Miss Zipporah, and we'd like to appreciate her for coming on, and we'll also like to thank Ray Jr. for coming on there. And go check out those Samson Boys on YouTube. That uh, if you like a small type different kind of vibe music. There, go check him out. There, if you ever need him to sing, him and his brother will come sing for you. So check them out on YouTube. Them Samson Boys, and hopefully they bring more music there. I'm finna get up out of here. It's been a pleasure. Z, thank you, girl.
Thank you for
There
having
and
me.
y'all stick around there because next episode I'm giving out some money. It ain't much, but some money. So be careful. It's gonna be some money there. So you might want to tune in there because I'm gonna start giving away some money on every episode. There, hey Z, Zipporah, appreciate you, and
Thank you for
for
having
everybody
me.
who what, huh?
I said thank you for having me.
No problem. And for everybody who watch, there, appreciate you guys. I know we was in and out. We had a lot of viewers in and out on there, and I'm finna cut up some stuff and get it on TikTok. Cause I think some stuff will be shared on there, especially about you, Zipporah. On
No.
there. I was just joking, girl. All right, y'all been watching EJ5 Uncut, and we appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you guys later.
All right, all right. All right. Yeah. All right, all right. That's another real conversation in the books. You've been listening to EJ5 Uncut, where the topics get bold, the debates get loud, and nothing is ever off limits. If you rock with this episode, make sure you order, subscribe, 5 stars, and share this episode with somebody who needs to hear it. Because next time, we're diving into more viral stories, more relationship drama, and more truth that nobody else wants to talk about. Until next time.